KCMO Talk Radio. Now on FM at 95.7. It's time for What If Wednesday.
What if, instead of having you on this radio station, there was somebody else?
Oh, been there, done that. They mostly all got fired. What's up there, John?
You've been here for 7 years now, this week?
Starting year 8.
Yeah.
Last week, my man. Mm-hmm. Ready to roll.
What if Kansas City had rejected the public safety sales tax extension?
Well, then you would have given the politicians in this town an excuse for why they can't get crime under control. There was a thought among some that, well, I'm not going to vote for this public safety sales tax because I don't have a guarantee that Kansas City will use it to build a jail. All but one council person is on record saying that they believe this city now needs a jail. They have woken up, no pun intended, from the stupidity of the last half decade, where people thought what we need to do is just fund mental health services and not have cops. Or, even better, have a psychiatrist go on every call with a police officer in Kansas City. That'll do it. That'll solve all of our problems. And then it was like, oh, wait, you mean there are bad people who want to do bad things to others, and we probably should have good cops who want to do proactive policing who will put people in jail? Oh, what?
Talk about a bombshell.
I know. It was like a shocker to some people after the stupidity of 2020. But we woke up from it. And if the city had rejected this public safety tax yesterday, politicians would have been like, we can't build a jail. We can't do anything. Criminals are out of control. Woe is us. So it was the right thing to do yesterday. It was a tax extension, not an additional tax. And now, as I will ask Quentin Lucas tomorrow morning at 7:30, when's that jail coming there, my man? When's it happening, John? What's next?
Going to have a soft opening on that. What if China had to deal with Kevin O'Leary, a.k.a. Mr. Wonderful from the Shark Tank, as opposed to President Trump on these tariffs?
Well, it sounds like if I'm Chi, I will take Donald all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Oh, roll 47?
Yeah. Based on what Mr. Wonderful said last night on CNN.
104% tariffs on China are not enough. I'm advocating 400%. I do business in China. They don't play by the rules. They've been in the WTO for decades. They have never abided by any of the rules they agreed to when they came in for decades. They cheat, they steal IP. I can't litigate in their courts. They take product, technology, they steal it, they manufacture it and sell it back here. Never has an administration...
400% tariffs?
That was Kevin O'Leary last night on CNN. He basically said Trump's got to do 4X what he's doing on these tariffs to bring these guys to the table. And he made it very clear it's not the Chinese worker or the Chinese citizen. It's their Chinese Communist Party. And here's the thing, and this is the risk Trump is taking. The Chinese Communist Party has no problem hurting its people for their ultimate goal, which, of course, is global power. We have elections, right? They don't really have those things. Xi's going to be there for as long as he wants. If his people suffer an immense amount of pain in the process, he doesn't care. That's the edge that their leadership has always had over us. And they're thinking that Trump will blink first. That's the bet that they are going to make on this. And we'll see how it plays out, John.
That 400% tariff means your BOGO on the 4th of July only gets you one free brick of Black Cats instead of 4 with each purchase. So you've been warned. What if the legacy media was as enthusiastic about market prosperity as they were about the market declines?
Well, then they would have been doing, cartwheels in mid-February when we were hitting record highs, and they would have been praising Donald Trump. Oh, you mean that didn't happen?
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. You mean they weren't like, wow, this guy Trump's awesome. You know, your 401ks are through the roof these first few weeks in office. You mean they didn't do it on the upside? Oh, they only did it on the downside? Wow. Who would have guessed that the media would not have told you how wealthy you are 7 weeks ago, but now will tell you how much poorer you are or how much lower your net worth is theoretically based on your 401k. It's funny how that works, isn't it?
Stay in that roller coaster, kids.
Yep. that's what Dave Ramsey said. You only get hurt if you try to jump off the roller coaster
While it's moving.
while it's moving.
Wait for it to stop.
Otherwise, let it ride.